guys, welcome back to Drawing Life. I am your host Ian. Thank you for joining us for episode 98. Today we're going to cover perspective. Now, I was just reading, I happened to be reading on the Titanic the other day, and I just found, I just thought to myself, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we could actually draw an ocean liner? And that is exactly what we're going to do today. And I decided that it's been like 2 months since I did a perspective video. I do want to show you one of my perspective videos. I'll link to it in the description box below, the whole playlist. There's like a series. I've got 1 point, 2 point, 3 point all covered, and this is one of my favorites. This is the Eiffel Tower in 3-point perspective. Now, the crazy thing about this is that this became like one of the most viewed videos on my channel, like 1.4K views or something, like 1,400 views. Now that is crazy for my channel. I have a small channel at the moment. Hopefully, I will grow and the views will become more. But currently, that's my most viewed video, and I'm really proud of that one. And today, we're gonna go back to perspective. We're gonna talk about ocean liner, drawing ocean liners in 1-point perspective. Now, one thing that I would advise you, if you want to learn perspective, what you will need is definitely a ruler. You're going to need a ruler. This is my go-to brand for rulers, Westcott rulers. I have like a couple Westcotts around here, but this is my favorite. And what we're going to do is we're just gonna lay down a basic line right almost in the exact center, but a little bit lower than the center. Okay, so that'll become our horizon line. That is what it's called. If you don't know about perspective, there's these lines. It's just basically fanning out lines like that, basically. That's 2-point perspective, basically. Like if the lines will start to fan out like that. But we're gonna cover 1-point perspective, which means there will be a dot exactly in the middle. Or you could try to get it exactly in the middle. I'm not sure this is exactly in the middle. I'm just trying to estimate around the midpoint, right? In 2-point perspective, there'll be 2 dots here, but 1-point perspective, they'll be like that. Now we're gonna grab the ruler again and make 2 lines that are fanning out before us like this. Okay, so sort of like a road. This is like the most basic perspective would be like this. A road. Like this is like a field, let's say, and this is a road. But we're not talking about roads right now. We're talking about this is like an ocean, basically, all right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the ruler again and make 1 more line going up this time. And you don't really have to make it. It's not exactly connected with this line. It's more of it's like going up and then going up a little bit more. So I would not advise you to do like one straight line like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this part the boat. We're gonna make this part the boat. I'm gonna sort of start to flesh out things and make more shapes rather than just lines here. Alright, so as you can see, using these lines, you can sort of use it as a guide and make it more of like a Titanic feel. And I'm not really going to teach you how to draw Titanic. I'm mostly here to teach you how to use 1-point perspective to add effect to your drawings. So you can basically follow along if you want to, but I will not be giving too much narration on this part. But I found that if you I found that as I kept drawing, I realized that this could sort of become the sinking Titanic. Yeah, basically like that, and then you know, it's sort of like falling backward. You know how it's slanted? That was like I remember as a little boy I was reading it. I got so scared looking at those photos. Yeah. But anyway, we're going to continue on with this drawing. I'm sort of making these. I don't even know what it's called. Like funnels. Someone please correct me in the comment section. I'm like making a fool of myself here. I don't even know what those things on top are called. But anyway, using the 1-point perspective, you can basically sort of like like get a sense of how it feels like, you know, like those funnels, those funnels on top. Yeah. And also anybody out there, give a comment or a like if you have watched the Titanic movie. I myself have not watched the Titanic movie. I can't believe I have not after all those years. But yeah, I have not watched the Titanic movie. But someone tell me in the comment section if is it good. I know it's probably good, but I've never watched it. So now I'm making these smoke rise from like I don't have to like go to I can go messy with this because it's not not yet. Like it's not. I'm gonna go inking later too, so I don't want to make this too, you know. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in time lapse. I'm gonna start finishing up some of these things around here. Maybe we can get to the inking already. I'm not sure, but oh, you know what? Maybe I should add an iceberg. I'm gonna do some of those things in time lapse, and we'll be right back. Alright, so now we're about finished with this ocean liner slash Titanic sort of thing. I'm not completely falling to Titanic, but I'm sort of you know, using it as a reference. So I wouldn't say that it is the Titanic, but it is. So anyway, I'm going to pull out a pen. This is my pen of choice that I've used ever since like the beginning of my YouTube videos, and I have learned my lesson that if I keep inking real time, the video is gonna go on to like 20 minutes, which is not what I want, right? So I'm just gonna go a bit on this inking part. I've said about the micron thing so many times, so I'm not gonna say it again. About how if you hold it horizontally, it can become the lines can be varied. But now I'm gonna pull out, because this one is getting real dry. Like I'm gonna pull out a newer one that I got more recently. And that should be easier to make the lines. And now I'm going to go back in time lapse very soon. I'm just, you know, you don't want to make that complete line over, because I'm just going to start the ocean again later, over there, because this is just a guideline. This is not it's not really cutting the ship in half. So with that in mind, you also don't want to do these roads. Those are guidelines too, so that we can, you know, sort of get the shape of the boat. But with that in mind, I'm going to go back into time lapse, finish off all of these, maybe up to the coloring, and we'll be back with some final words. Okay, so the drawing is done. I have used Copic markers for this drawing, and for the sky, the night sky. And by the way, did you see I named my ship the Drawing Life? Anyway, BV17 for the sky, just a dark indigo color. For the water is a mix of BV17 and B18, a very dark blue, black. Copic, you didn't know there was black Copic, did you? That's number 100 for the ship, and also the grayish parts, C4, which is cool gray, number 4, and also some colorless blender for this part. And I really want to thank all of you for watching this video. Thank you for watching, and if you don't want to miss any other future videos, click that subscribe button, turn on a notification bell, and we will notify you whenever we upload a new video, which is every Monday and Thursday. And I really hope you enjoyed watching me draw this video, draw this piece of art that we do today. Monday, by the way, we have writing videos, and Thursday we have drawing videos. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.